Hey guys, Adam with Grey Ghost Tactical today, and today I've got a pretty fun little item. This is the Nightwatchman flashlight, but it also holds a 2 million volt stun gun. Um, this is the camouflage one. They have a black model too. This light runs anywhere from say 15, $16 to say $25. It's a 380 lumen. Has a little. It's not the best light in the world, but it's pretty bright. Throws a pretty good beam, distance wise. The Like I said, the good thing about this is I like multi-purpose items. And there are several functions that you can use this for. Obvious one is a flashlight, and it's a good size. I wouldn't really want to tote this all day long unless I was wearing a belt or like maybe camping. But if you were in a bad area and you had this in your vehicle, you could definitely slip this in a back pocket, and most people wouldn't think nothing about it. The stunt, as you can tell, it's got a really nice granulated bezel there, so that you could use this as an impact weapon. I have extra large hands, and as you can see, I've got on both ends I could jab with if I needed to, or use it as an impact weapon. And it's got a nice knurling texture on it, so you don't, I don't think you would lose it. But if you were worried about it, you could always use the attached lanyard, put it around your waist. The third function of this, and probably what it's marketed for, is the actual. I don't know if you can see that on camera or not, but like that's the 2 million volt stun gun. Yeah, as you can tell, it's pretty aggressive, pretty scary sounding. The only bad thing about stun guns is some people have a higher tolerance for them than others. And the other thing is if they have like heavy clothing on, and those can't actually make contact enough to, uh, to touch bare skin. But with the aggressive type granulations on it, if you were to hit somebody with this or pop somebody with this, I mean, they would still feel it. So overall, it's a good self-defense tool. The stun gun has a couple safeties on it, which is a good thing because you'd hate for this son of a bitch to go off in your pocket. On the back tail cap there, if you can see right there, there's a on and off switch for the stun gun. So in order for the stun gun to work, that has to be switched. The little toggle switch has to be switched to on. And then right here, this is a 3-position switch, slider switch. So the first one is off, second is flashlight, and then third is stun gun. And then, so those two have to be turned on. And then if you see that little button right there at the top, you have to push that with those other two engaged for the stun gun to actually come on. So I just flip that switch down, and if you mash it, nothing happens. So same thing if I go all the way up and I mash it and the other switch it don't. So it's got two safeties on it, which I think is a really good idea. Like I said, you definitely wouldn't want to zap yourself or in the pocket by mistake. I used to carry this when I was doing security work when I was in school, going for therapy school. I would carry it in my back pocket, and because I did unarmed security, we wasn't allowed to tote a gun. However, for most people just looking at that, they just believed that it was a flashlight, which I was actually required to carry a flashlight. But yeah, I like it. Like I said, it comes in black and it comes in this ugly camo. Black is sometimes hard to find. You can get it from a couple vendors, but the one that comes to mind is Bud K. This is one of their products that are actually decent. One of the things too that I've got that I like about it is they've got this like flattened pattern design here, so it keeps the flashlight from rolling. You can sit it down. These fit into the Night Eyes pouch, flashlight pouch, and these are, oh, I forgot to mention, so these are rechargeable. When you buy this comes with the rechargeable battery, the cord to recharge it with, the flashlight, and some come in a box. Mine came in a bag, like a sunglass bag. But anyway, for roughly $20, this is a great piece of gear for, you know, somebody. The only problem is, you know, you would just need to practice with it a little bit and make sure you understand how the switch works and how the flashlight works. And it's got pretty good instructions that come with it. Which there's several videos on YouTube that can show you how to figure it out. It's not that hard though. Like I said, pretty great little flashlight too. I know some of the flashlight snobs are going to disagree with me. It's got a single LED in there. So on the ones with the LEDs like this, and the ones with the curved, like convex lens on, and not the flat lens like this, are pretty much junk. I'll go ahead and tell you that. There's a couple good flashlights like that, but you know, they use the magnification power of that lens to throw the light, and it really doesn't do much. It'll have a really bright light, but you may not be able to see 10 foot in front of you with it. The ones with the flat glass like this, even though it can be a cheaper light, it can still throw pretty decent. But overall, I would rate this a 4+ out of 5. You know, the sound alone would probably deter most people, because getting zapped with that would probably hurt. And for those of you that don't know, when, you know, 2 million volts is pretty good bit. However, the voltage is not what kills you, it's the amperage. This has a super low amperage on it. I don't know off the top of my head. But this could be lethal for somebody with a pacemaker or with a heart condition. You know, so don't go around and zap yourself or your friends and all checking this out. Most of the time, this will just hurt like hell, but it could actually kill you if you have a heart problem and don't know about it. But overall, it's about 8 inches overall, and it's fairly lightweight. It's got a little heft to it. It's made out of aluminum. But like I said, high piece of gear, 4 out of 5. The only reason I'm taking off that other half of a star is just because this would work better if the prongs for the stun gun were out versus folded in toward each other. That way you wouldn't have to like actually bury this into somebody. But I guess that's the point. They want to make sure that you're not just playing around and it goes off. Anyway, recommend this product. This is Adam with Grey Ghost Tactical signing out.